So the Indigo Disk, which is part 2 of the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, comes out this week in just a few days, and a few days ago the Pokemon Company gave us the final trailer for this DLC, and probably the final trailer for Generation 9 games as a whole, as this is probably going to be the last content for Generation 9. There might be like one or two little small updates that we might get on Pokemon Day or something, but this is like the final bit of new actual adventure content. And yeah, it definitely seems like this is going to be a pretty substantial DLC, but that trailer definitely gave us more details about what direction the story might take and some of the other things that we're going to be in store for. And we already have a bunch of theories and speculation that people have already started going through. And there's definitely some stuff here that's very, very interesting. So what if I told you that we might have already figured out what the secret behind Kieran and Terapagos is? And it definitely seems like this could be really, really cool if it all turns out to be true. So I do want to talk about this with you guys and give you guys my thoughts. Now real quick before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that I am having a special giveaway for the holidays where I'm giving away a digital download code for any Nintendo Switch game or DLC, and all you gotta do to enter is click the link below in the description or the pinned comment, and you can have a chance to win any Nintendo Switch game or DLC that you want, whether it's the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Boosters Course Pass or Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Mario Wonder, any Nintendo Switch game that you want. The giveaway does end right before Christmas, so definitely be sure to click the link below and enter for a chance to win. Now, if you've already played through the Teal Mask DLC, then you know that Kieran is a very important part of that DLC, and you especially get to meet him at the very beginning of the Teal Mask where he's all shy and reserved, and eventually over time you get to become his friend and you kind of get closer to him while you're actually talking more about Ogerpon and all of that. But by the time the Teal Mask is over and you have caught Ogerpon and you've also been forced to lie to him, Kieran definitely kind of has a change in his personality to what he becomes. He even locks himself away towards the end of the Teal Mask and doesn't even show himself to you. And then the only thing that you as a player get to see is Kieran locked inside of his room saying, "I need to become stronger, a whole lot stronger," and then the game ends by saying "to be continued." Now we already know that Kieran is going to be a part of the Indigo Disk DLC, and that last trailer even gave us a look at what his face is going to look like and his new design, and the first thing that everybody noticed right away is what's up with his hair. His hair is different, and obviously, I mean, we saw that in the Teal Mask at the end too. He was tying up his hair, but here's the thing, his hair just straight up changed color now. It's purple, and it's no longer the black color that it was in the Teal Mask. Now, it could be as simple as something where maybe he just kind of dyed his hair and he wanted to have a different appearance now to look more of a stronger type of trainer or something like that. But here is where it starts getting really crazy with the theories, because this was something that people were also talking about with the Teal Mask, and now it seems like it's very possible that this could be the direction that we're heading into. Now, if you haven't been keeping up with the speculation, one of the big theories that people have right now is about a brand new Pokemon that we're going to learn about in the Indigo Disk known as the Dokutaro Pokemon. Now, the thing about Dokutaro is this is a Pokemon that people believe is the leader of the Loyal 3 and has been a part of the Loyal 3 group, but we just haven't seen this Pokemon in its actual design or anything yet, and they're kind of keeping it hidden for the Indigo Disk. And the thing about this is that if we actually take a look at the Teal Mask when we were like hearing about the story from Kieran and Carmine's grandpa, when he was telling the story and we were seeing all of these images and things coming up, when they do show us the Loyal 3, there is like this one little mysterious kind of figure that's in also with all of the other Pokemon, but they don't really show us anything else about it. And obviously with Game Freak developing the games, they intentionally left this inside of the DLC, and they even put the entire image of what this is in the code of the game, which people have data mined and have found out that this is what that symbol actually was if we actually look at the full version of it. And so this Dokutaro Pokemon is most likely going to be inside of the Indigo Disk, but now people have a lot of theories that maybe Kieran is actually the one who is being controlled by this Pokemon, and maybe he's kind of possessed in a way. Now, what makes people think this? Well, if you actually played the Teal Mask and looked very carefully, there's one part where Kieran is very angry, and he just punches the grave where the Loyal 3 are buried. And the thing about this is that if we actually slow it down really carefully and look at exactly when this is happening, we can actually see a bit of purple energy come onto Kieran when he does this. Like, it seems like something kind of went inside of him, or maybe he was just kind of like some type of aura or energy kind of wrapped around him. And it's very kind of easy to miss this because this happens in like 2 seconds. But the thing about this that's interesting now is maybe it's possible that Kieran is now being possessed by this Dokutaro Pokemon. And that could lead us to maybe thinking about why this kind of has a change in maybe his hair color too, because the Dokutaro Pokemon, people are saying, is going to be a purple type of Pokemon, especially because the symbol for that Pokemon is also one that appears at a store called Peachy's, which is inside of Kitakami in the teal mask too. So now it seems like everything is kind of lining up. Like, we've got the purple aura, we've got this purple Pokemon. If it's not being possessed into Kieran, maybe that's why his hair has also changed to being purple. It is a lot of purple, so it definitely seems like maybe something is up in the air. Now, personally, I still really want Kieran to be like a villain character by himself, like he's actually just upset and angry at you taking Ogerpon away from him and all the stuff that you've done to him, and he's just wanting to beat you as much as he can, instead of it being like this Dokutaro Pokemon is mind controlling him or possessing him and making him do these things. But I guess we'll have to see what ends up happening. And then the other secret that we have is, of course, about the legendary Pokemon Terapagos, and the very interesting discovery that we've made right here is actually with the cry of the Pokemon, as we've got a tweet right here from Soul Silver Art who says, if you had any doubts about what is inside the Terra Orbs or whose eyes are on the Terra Crowns, it's now all but confirmed. Seems like we can listen to Terapagos' cry every time we terastallize our Pokemon. Just listen to both of these videos and see for yourself. So I'm going to play the video for you guys right here because this is really interesting. If we listen to Terapagos' cry, which I'll show you guys right here, and then we listen to what it sounds like when we terastallize your Pokemon, you're going to notice it's exactly the same. I mean, take a listen right now to the cry that it makes in the trailer. Right, so it makes that like clinging sound, and now listen to when you terastallize your Pokemon. See, it makes the exact same sound. This is the exact same Terapagos-like sound that it's making when you terastallize your Pokemon. So now it's getting very, very interesting, because now it's possible, what if Terapagos has been, or like a part of Terapagos has been with us the entire time? Because we get the Terra Orb very early into Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. You get that like after what, 30 or 40 minutes of playing the game? You get it very early into the game. So what if it's like everybody's Terra Orb has like a little piece of Terapagos inside of it or something, and then you have to like harness the energy of all of them, and then that's what brings Terapagos back or something? I definitely do think that having the cry of Terapagos and then having the sound effect for terastallizing definitely be the same is not something that's just a coincidence or something that just happened luckily. Like, I feel like it's definitely intentional, and that, you know, Terapagos is probably going to be the cause of why terastallizing is even a thing, and really the Pokemon that's behind everything. And so finding out about all of that is going to be so cool. So definitely seems like it's going to be pretty awesome. And I mean, think about it, like if we're hiding, or if we're like actually just having Terapagos with us the whole time, that's such a cool way of trying to do this reveal, instead of it just being like a Pokemon that's hidden deep beneath Area Zero or something like that. Who knows? I'm very excited now to see exactly how this DLC is going to come together. But yeah, there you go, guys. Those are pretty much the big theories that we have right now about the Dokutaro Pokemon and Kieran, as well as the secret for Terapagos inside of the Indigo Disk DLC in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. If you guys enjoyed the video, definitely be sure to click that like button, and also subscribe to the channel as well, as I'm going to be having more Pokemon videos, so definitely be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think about all of this. How are you guys feeling about both of these theories? Do you guys actually believe in them? Do you think it's going to be something else? What are your thoughts about everything? Definitely be sure to comment down below and let me know. But if you don't have anything to add about this, just comment your favorite emoji down below for some engagement. I would really appreciate it. Go follow me on Twitter at @Aero so you can be featured in videos, and also join my Discord server as well. We've got a bunch of people in there who are always talking about Pokemon and Smash Bros. And Nintendo, so definitely be sure to join that. And remember to enter my giveaway as well. I'm giving away a digital download code for any Nintendo Switch game, and all you gotta do to enter is just click the link below in the description or the pinned comment. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.